Hello and welcome back to the course of Fundamental of Electronics and Electrical Engineering. The topic that I am going to discuss in this video lecture is voltage current relation for three-phase delta connected system. In the previous video lecture, I have already discussed about the voltage current relationship for star connected system. Now, let us start with the two types of connection. As we already discussed in the previous video lecture, connection for three-phase system of two types, star connection or delta connection. Both these connections differ in terms of voltage current relationship, and both source and load can be connected either in star or delta. Now, what is the difference between star connection and delta connection? In star connection, all the similar end are connected to a common point, that is a neutral point, or similar dissimilar end are connected to a common point, that is a neutral point or star point. In delta connection, dissimilar ends of the windings are connected together, that is R dash is connected with Y, Y dash is connected with B, and B dash is connected with R. So starting end of the one winding is connected to the finish end of the other winding, and so on. There is only one wire connection, there is only one loop, and there is a no neutral wire because there is a no neutral point in the delta connection. So this is the delta connection. You can see R, Y and B are the lines. These are the three phases, three windings. So here starting end of this winding, finish end of this winding is connected with the starting end of the other. Finish end of the yellow winding is connected with the starting end of the blue winding, and finish end of the blue winding is connected with the starting end of the R winding. So there is one loop, and this connection looks like a Greek delta. That's why it is known as a delta connection. Supply system can be also connected in delta, or so load may be also connected in delta. Now, in the previous video lecture, I have also discussed about the balance load, the load for which impedances, magnitude of all the impedances are equal, phase angles are equal, all the impedances are of same type, line voltages are equal, phase voltages are equal, and same is true for line current and phase current. So in this video lecture, I am going to derive the current voltage relation for delta connected balance system. So here you can see again one delta connected system is there. R, Y and B are the line. IL, IR, IY and IB are the line currents. Then E12, E23 and E31 are the phase voltages. So the current flowing through each phase is a phase current, that is I12, I23 and I31 in this case. And the current flowing through in each line conductor is nothing but the line current, that is IR, IY and IB, and generally it is denoted by IL. Similarly, the voltage across each phase is a phase voltage. For this particular circuit diagram, it is E12, E23 and E31, and voltage between two line conductor is nothing but the line voltage, which is generally denoted by EL or VL, and in this case it is ERY, EYB and EBR. Now, as the system is said to be a balanced system, all three phases have same equal amount of current flowing through them, and therefore the voltage across each phases will be equal. So ERN, EY and EBN will be equal for a balanced system. Now this is one circuit diagram for delta connected system. For this delta connected system, phase voltages are ER, EY and EB. Phase currents are IR, IY and IB. Line voltages are VRY, VYB and VBR, and line currents are IL1, IL2 and IL3. So here line current, you can see line current for R line is IR minus IB. If we apply KCL over here, it will be IR minus IB. Line current for Y line will be IY minus IR. If we apply KCL at this point, and for line current for B line is IB minus IY. Now, if delta connection is balanced, then all the phase voltages will be equal, that is ERY, EY and EB will be equal, and it will be equal to E phase. Phase current IR, IY and IB will be equal, and it will be denoted by I phase. Line voltages VRY, VYB and VBI will be also equal, it is denoted by VL. And line currents IL1, IL2 and IL3 are also equal, it is denoted by IL. So this is, as the system is balanced, all these quantities will be equal, all the phase voltages will be equal, all the phase currents will be equal. Same is true for line voltage and line currents. Now, for delta connection, first let us derive the phase voltage and line voltage relationship. So phase sequence is RYB as usual. So R leads Y by 120, Y leads B by 120, and B leads R by 120. The voltage between line 1 and line 2 is VRY, that is a line voltage. The voltage between line 2 and 3 is V by B, here you can see, and that between B and R is VBR. Now VRY leads V by B by 120 degree, VIB leads VBR by 120 degree, and here we can see the line voltage between R and Y is nothing but the equal to phase voltage across R phase. Similarly, line voltage between VYB is a phase across Y. So here, as the system is balanced, VRY, VYB and VBI will be equal. But here we can see from the circuit diagram that line voltage between any two lines will be equal to the phase voltage. So VL will be equal to E phase for delta connected system. In the case of star connected system, line current is equal to phase current, that we have seen in the previous video lecture. Here, line voltage is equal to phase voltage. That can be easily seen from the circuit diagram if we apply KVL between VRY. So VRY will be equal to ERN. So, and VRY is line voltage and ERN is a phase voltage. So we can say line voltage is equal to phase voltage for delta connected system. Now let us derive the line voltage and phase voltage relationship for delta connection load, delta connected system. So again, taking the same circuit diagram. Now from this circuit, we can say the current in the line 1, that is R, is IR minus IB. Similarly, current in the line 2 is IY minus IR, and current 3 in the line 3 is IL3 is equal to IB minus IY. So current in the line 1 can be found by compounding IR with IB reverse. So we can write current in the line 1 is a phasor sum of IR and minus IB. That can be found using phasor diagram. The value of the line current can be found with the phasor diagram. So here you can see three phases ER, EY and EB. Now phase voltages are equal to the line voltage. So ER is equal to VRY, EY is equal to VYB and EB is equal to EBR. Now suppose load is assumed to be inductive. So the phase current will lag behind phase voltage by some angle phi. But as the system is balanced, all the phase current will lag behind all the phase voltage by same angle, that is phi. So IR lags ER by phi, IY lags EY by phi and IB lags EB by phi. Now the angle between ER, EY and EB is 120 degree and all the currents are lagging behind ER, EY and EB by same angle, that is phi. So angle IR, IY and IB will be also displaced by same angle, that is 120 degree. So this angle will be 120 degree, this angle will be 120 degree and this angle will be also 120 degree. Now taking the opposite of IR, that is minus IR, opposite of IY, that is minus IY and opposite of IB, that is minus IB. Now IR1 is a phasor sum of IR and IB reverse. So here we are having IR and minus IB, that is IB reverse. So resultant current, that is IL1, can be found using parallelogram method that we have also discussed in the previous video lecture. So if we form the parallelogram, then diagonal of the parallelogram will be nothing but the line current, that is IL1. Similarly, IL2 is a phasor sum of IR and IR reverse. So IY and IR reverse. So this is a diagonal. This will give the resultant current, that is IL2. And IL3 is IB minus IY. So here we can write, here we can also find the value of IL3 using parallelogram. Now diagonal of the all parallelogram gives the line current. Now here IR and IY are displaced by 120 degree as discussed, and IB reverse will bisect IR and IY. So the angle between IR and IB minus IB will be 60 degree and this diagonal will bisect IR and minus IB. So angle between IR and IR minus IB, angle between this side and diagonal will be 30 degree. So this angle will be 60 degree and this angle will be 30 degree. Now IR is a phase current and IR minus IB is nothing but the IL1, that is a line current. So from this phasor diagram we can see that for delta connected system, phase current leads the line current by 30 degree or line current lags the phase current by 30 degree. Now let us determine the value of this diagonal using parallelogram method. So current in line 1 is found by the diagonal of the parallelogram. The angle between IR and IB reverse is that is minus IB is 60 degree as discussed. So if as it is a balanced system, IB, IR and IY will be equal to I phase. So IL is equal to 2 into I phase into cos 60 by 2. That is the equation to determine the value of the diagonal for parallelogram if all the sides are having same value. Now putting the value of cos 60 by 2. So IL is equal to 2 I phase into root 3 by 2. So we can write IL is equal to root 3 I phase. So here line current is root 3 times the phase current, but line current lags the phase current by 30 degree. So for delta connected system, line voltage is equal to phase voltage, but line current is equal to root 3 times phase current. Now moving towards the power calculation for delta connection system. Now as the system is balanced, angle between phase current and phase voltage will be phi. So electric power per phase will be V phase I phase cos phi. This is actual power, active power. Now system is balanced, so all power per all phase will be equal. So total power for three phase system is given by 3 into power per phase. So 3 into V phase I phase cos phi. Putting the value of V phase and I phase for delta connection system. So we can write 3 into VL, because V phase is equal to VL and I phase is equal to IL by root 3 cos phi. So if we solve this equation, we are getting total power for delta connected system. It is root 3 VL IL cos phi. The same equation we are getting for star connected system, but here the relationship between voltage, line voltage, phase voltage and line current and phase current is different to that of star connected system. So this is all about the today's video lecture. In this video lecture, I have discussed the delta connected system and derived the relation, current voltage relation for delta connected system. Hope you have enjoyed the video. See you soon in the next video of AC circuit. Thank you for watching.